Hello everyone and welcome back to the SteemTrail Gaming news. Today is the 23rd of December 2017. My name is Kralizec and I will be your host for the evening, and as you can clearly see, I'm not home. I'm visiting my parents for Christmas, so I apologize for a slight bump in quality. I only could have taken my notebook with me, so the webcam isn't really ideal. Luckily, I was capable of taking my microphone, so at least the audio should be still decent enough. And today we got three very interesting topics for you, so we're going to start to talk about the fact that Nexus Mods, the site that provides tons and tons of mods for the most popular games, including things like Skyrim and Fallout, is now including a donation system. Secondly, we're going to talk about the fact that Civilization 6 is now available on the iPad. And last of all, we're going to talk about the Steam Winter Sale, which has started now. But let's begin with Nexus Mods. And I got only good things to say about it. So pretty much right now, Nexus Mods has decided that they will share a bit of their profits they get from advertising towards the authors of the mods. They plan to pay something in between $5,000 and $10,000 to the modders every month, and it will be distributed based on how many unique downloads does your mod get that month. So obviously the most popular mods are going to get a lot more money. I think this is fair. This is really fair. And for each download, you're going to get a donation point, and 1,000 donation points equals $1. Now you're probably thinking, well, that seems like a little low. That means for every 1,000 downloads, I'm just going to get $1. Yes, but right now you're getting bulks. You're getting zero. You're getting none of those dollars. Right now you're going to be getting at least something, and I think this pretty much says that they're getting something between 5 million and 10 million unique downloads per month, which is insane. That's a ridiculous number. But either way, this is obviously great. In the future, Nexus Mods is planning to expand this feature to allow users of Nexus Mods to share into this pod. Right now, it's going to be fully supplemented by them. But if the pool gets larger, that only means more money for the mod creators. And I just love this, because the previous ways to give a little bit of income to mod creators were just sucky. Essentially created paid mods. This still sort of create paid mods, but first of all, they're not going to be paid by users. Or in the future, if they include a feature that allows users to put some of their money into the pod, it allows the users to be pretty much, oh, I just want to give modders my money. It's not that like, oh, I want to play this mod, but it is paid. Because the way that it was done previously really wasn't ideal. And Nexus Mods just said and did some awesome things. Robin Scott, the owner of Nexus Mods, clarified a little bit, and he said, I've been wanting to find a way to personally donate to mod authors past the occasional donation I throw out to mod authors whose mods I use. From Nexus Mod to you for a long time now, this seems like the best way of going about doing that in as far away as possible. The plan is to offer popular games from storefronts like Steam, Humble Bundle, or GOG, subscriptions and software licenses for popular software that modders use for the modding. Looking into the future, there's also a potential for the Redemption Store to be sponsored from month to month. For example, we might invite big names in the industry to donate some items to our storefront, like Corsair donating some PC peripherals, or Nvidia providing us with some video cards, which we likely discount in the Redemption Store for the mod authors. This is just great! Why hasn't anybody done this before? It gives incentive to mod creators to create mods, because right now, you're essentially hoping that somebody will be, oh, I want to make this, so I'm going to make this. But this creates a sort of little economy that, even for things that might have not seem fun to make, to be made. And really, I just love it. There's one more thing to mention here. The way you will be able to redeem these dollars is either through PayPal or to the store that they were talking about, where you will be able to get gift cards for, I don't know, they haven't specified clearly what for. I'm going to guess it's going to be, for example, for Steam, maybe for other stores. And I really love the idea of including things like PC peripherals or video game cards, because all those things are things people who make mods need either way, and giving them at a discount will be a great way to do it. Okay, our second topic for today, Civilization 6 now available on the iPad for $60. So that's probably the first ever game that has released at a full AAA price on mobile. Well, it's not directly mobile, on a tablet. But I think this is well deserving. This isn't some botched down version of Civilization 6. This is a full port of a Civilization 6 onto iOS. So pretty much no features have been pushed away. There were just a little bit taken away, and only because of hardware limitations. So 3 features have been taken away. The strategic view has been removed. Leaders only use static images, and wonders will not show construction visual effects during the completion animation and have fewer visual stages of construction when being built. Who gives a damn? The only useful things of those is the strategic view, and even I can still see myself playing the game completely fine without that. Otherwise, it's a full-fledged release of Civilization 6. Obviously, there are a few differences here and there, especially when it comes to the user UI. So, for example, now you tap on the units to select them, dragging your unit to a tile will move and attack, or press and hold to view tooltips, pinch to zoom the map. You know, the things that just make it actually playable on a tablet. But yeah, Civilization 6 is a great game to port to tablet, and I'm actually really glad I do not own an iPad, because then I would spend way too much time playing Civilization 6 there. And I'm actually very glad that we are starting to see more hardcore games make their way to tablets and hopefully phones in the future, because the games that are available right now are usually shooter games. And while shooter games do certainly have their place in the gaming industry in general, they aren't really what you think about when you think of video game, or at least what the gamer guy thinks of. Maybe your mom will, but not you. This pricing point, the $60 price point, is really unprecedented. The publisher actually said something about it. They said, "This isn't a trimmed down mobile version of Civilization 6." And I agree, this is just amazing. What should also be mentioned here is the fact that this Civilization 6 requires, at the very least, iOS 11.1.2. That's pretty much the iPad Air 2. At least a 5th generation iPad, that's the 2017 model, or an iPad Pro. In terms of DLCs available, there isn't any currently, but they are hoping to get them to work in the future. Oh, and I also forgot to mention, there's one more feature that isn't working on this at the moment, at least, and that is the fact that this version doesn't support online multiplayer, only local. But they are hoping to get this working in the future, and they're actually even hoping to get cross-platform multiplayer going on. And then this would probably be the ideal tablet game forever, until Civilization 7 gets released. Okay, and our last piece of news. The Steam Winter Sale is here. Rejoice, everybody, in the glory of our Lord Gaben. Yes, that wasn't over dramatic at all. But yeah, the Steam Winter Sale has begun. let me give you some recommendations. Today we're going to go through AAA titles. Tomorrow we're going to look at AA titles. So from the AAA titles that are currently on sales, probably the most interesting is Elite Dangerous in my opinion, which is currently available for $750, which is a 75% discount. Then, for example, Rainbow Six Siege, which is currently available for $9, which is a 40% discount. Or Watch Dogs 2, which has a 66% discount, and that means it is available for $20. All of these games are great, and you can find many more games available at a good discount on the Steam store. And with that being said, that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Again, sorry about the video quality. Again, my laptop is old and the camera is sucky. Hopefully you can at least hear me clearly. But if you did enjoy the video, please be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our blog. If you are watching this on Steam, be sure to give us an upvote and follow our blog there. In either case, be sure to give us a comment, as we are always interested in your opinions. And with that being said, see you guys later with more gaming content.